Hello, hello, hello. You have just stepped in and entered the RMSS zone, which is a Rumble Mania Slam Survivor Show. And I'm your host, The Machine 2.0. Today is what? Today is February 15th, Monday. Monday Night Raw is happening right now. That's not Monday Night Raw, but we're on TV with Monday Night Raw happening right this minute. It is 8:46 in New York City. I'm in a very energetic mood. Reason why this is WrestleMania season. Fastlane is on Sunday. I'm getting married this year. Thank you. October 8th. Beautiful woman. Love of my life. But enough about that. I'm not going to get too much into that because what you're going to see later on, if you follow this channel, I'm going to bring her on the show. I'm going to get personal. Basically, you're going to see the process of the wedding if you're not married already, and if you're about to be married, all this other stuff. You're about to see certain things, and we're going to make it like a little reality type of TV show. Other reason why I'm very excited, baseball season is right around the corner. I know it's snow today. I know if you're in New York City, you realize that February 15th is snowed. Great. Awesome. New York Mets. Big, huge Met fan. You see me with my Met jerseys on. Basically, we came off a good World Series run. We didn't win, but, looking to make it deeper this year. I mean, if anybody told me last year that we was going to the World Series and we was going to go 5 games deep in the World Series, win or lose, I would have accepted that and ran with that. And that's what I did. And I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. And I'm very much looking forward to this 2016 baseball season. But enough about baseball, because this is a wrestling channel. And I'm here to talk about wrestling. But before we do that, I got to do my shameless plugs for my channel and what's going on in my life besides the wedding and everything. Keep your eyes open for if you're into fitness, if you're not just one of these guys that sit down on the couch and watch wrestling, but you're actually one of these guys that watch wrestling and like to stay fit and want to be fit. Take a look out and keep your eyes open for my fitness channel, which is the Gym Nerds. You will see me wearing funny, nerdy glasses while doing fitness and giving you fitness information, fitness tips, so you can get guns like these right here. These 2 guns right here. 20 inches, okay? So if you want guns like that, if you want to look good, if you want to stay fit, if you want to have a nice six-pack, if you want to get build muscle, if you want to lean up, trim up, all this other stuff, take a look at Gym Nerds, which is going to be a YouTube channel, and it's going to be coming up real soon. But I know you're looking to talk about wrestling, so I'm not going to hold you up anymore. Enough with the shameless plugs. Let's go into what's going on in the world of wrestling. Very interesting week. Fastlane is happening this Sunday. Fast approaching. Later on this week, I'm going to do a preview. Fastlane preview. All the matches, my predictions. Hopefully we get Kenny V in the show. Hopefully we get another Bruce Rude video in the very near future. But basically, I'll give you my predictions. Everything that I think is going to happen and take place. A few matches was pretty much put into place. I'm going to explain to you why and what happened. So let's talk about what's going on. This is the first time I'm doing the show in the first hour of Raw. I usually wait till the second hour to do it. I'm going to do it early today and get it out the way so I can go down, sit down, watch some Raw, eat some food, and get fat. So anyway, here we go. Show started off. Dean Ambrose came down to the ring. He came down to talk about his feud going on with Brock Lesnar right now. Basically, it's pretty entertaining in my opinion. It's not that bad. Last week, he got F5'd from Brock early in the show. Then he claimed he wanted to get his revenge on Brock, and he got F5'd like 2 more times by Brock. He called out Brock like midway in the show. Brock came down, F5'd the crap out of him. Then his buddy and best bro in the world, the greatest best bro in the world, Roman Reigns, came down, gave Brock Lesnar the low blow right to the nuts, and saved the day. So let's fast forward, because this is a fast month with the pay-per-view Fastlane. Let's fast forward to what happened earlier today at 8 o'clock. Dean Ambrose started the show. He was down in the ring, called out Brock Lesnar, Waited for a few seconds. Brock Lesnar's song did not come on. Even I could have seen that, you know, it was going to be an authority figure. Stephanie McMahon, she came out and she came in, pretty much gave him some not so satisfying news. She pretty much told him that he's going to be defending his title tonight in a Fatal 5-Way. Which you don't see a lot of Fatal 5-Ways. Excuse me, I was parched. You don't see a lot of Fatal 5-Ways. You mostly see Fatal 4-Ways, but I guess they're being innovative and they threw out a Fatal 5-Way for the IC Championship. Now this says a lot of things to me, but we're gonna go deeper into that later on. Basically, the Fatal 5-Way happened right then and there to start the show. I thought it was gonna hold it later on in the show, but they did it early. But anyway, that's amazing. Mark Henry's 450, 400 pounds at least. But is he okay? Wow. That was an ugly ending. That was weird. That looked like a botch. Okay, I'm going to go back to what I have to say. But see, this is when things, you know, Mark Henry need to hang it up. Need to retire soon. Kind of feel bad. But anyway, keeping on topic, this is why I do this. This is why I have the show going on in the show. It's a show in the show. So anyway, going back to what happened, she made a stipulation in the Fatal 5-Way matches happening that took place tonight. She said if Roman Reigns, his buddy, his bro, the best bro in the world, interfered with the match, he would get disqualified from the Fatal 5-Way, forfeit his title, and then he would get disqualified from this Sunday's match at Fastlane, the 3-Way. With these two things taking place, it kind of made it intriguing. Would Roman Reigns come down and interfere? Because if he comes down and interfere, then he doesn't have to worry about Dean Ambrose being in the match on Sunday, and he helps Dean Ambrose retain, which would piss off. So I kind of thought that was going to happen. Maybe to put more dissension between the two, but it didn't take place. What happened was Dean Ambrose fought the Fatal 5-Way. The participants for the Fatal 5-Way was Tyler Breeze, Stardust, Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler, along with Dean Ambrose. So it was a good match back and forth. A few commercial breaks kind of interrupted it. But basically, Dean Ambrose fought a good fight. But, I mean, they did the best they could do with the Fatal 5-Way. And long story short, news flash, breaking news, Kevin Owens won the championship. He is the new IC champion holder. Few things are, like, going on with that. After he won, Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose was interviewed by backstage by I forgot the girl with the blonde hair. I think I'm so horrible with names. I even forget some of my clients' names sometimes. Sorry, but horrible with names. But I think her name is Natalie or something. So anyway, he was backstage being interviewed by her, and then after the interview, Kevin Owens came and he was like, "Hey, listen, you know, you're talking about him. He lost. Why don't you talk about me? I won." So you know, he's talking about doing his spiel and all this other stuff. Then Dolph Ziggler interrupts. He tells KO that, listen, you don't have an opponent. I kind of beat you the last 2 weeks. And I mean, you know, Kevin Owens been losing for the last few weeks, and I felt this is going to be a topic that I'm going to have to speak about real soon, which is all KO losses that's been going on. And apparently they had a reason why they had him losing, to give him a title. So anyway, Dolph Ziggler proposed him fighting KO at Fastlane for the title, and Kevin Owens was like, "No, I don't have to fight you," and that was it. But knowing WWE, that will be a match at Fastlane, and I will review that match and preview that match when I do my Fastlane predictions later on this week. So I'm not gonna get too much deeper into that. Too much deeper into why Kevin Owens was losing these last few weeks, and Titus O'Neil was winning. Now that's a whole nother story right there. I was kind of interested when this Raw came on, because it seemed like if you look at all the social media, everything going on, all the YouTube channels that came up with this Titus O'Neil being suspended, and why is he being suspended by the WWE. First thing I want to put out there is that the WWE rescinded it, not rescinded, sorry, wrong word, cut down the suspension from 90 days to 60 days now. It was rumored that he was going to be potentially fired for his actions. I listened to Teddy Long's interview about Titus O'Neil and how he said he plays around a lot backstage, and he doesn't feel that he's professional enough, for lack of better words, professional enough backstage, and he needs to man up more and be more professional and more serious backstage instead of being actually professional is the wrong word. He's not serious enough backstage, being a little bit too playful. So Teddy Long said this is something that he's seen in Titus and believes that Titus needs to straighten up a little bit. So he feel it was justified. You know, Vince is the boss. And now as I sit down and see all the feedback and everything coming, you know, it's like, is it justified? I mean, 16 days is harsh. 90 days is harsher. If you want to suspend the guy, I mean, they was even going to fire him. But if you was going to suspend the guy, Byron Saxon's making TV. Okay. All right. So anyway, I think more appropriately, if you really want to send a message and suspend the guy, I'm cool with 30 days. And I'll leave it at that. I mean, it sends a message and it pretty much gets the point across. But 90, Vince kind of blew a gasket, or whoever was in Vince's head kind of overreacted. All right, now that's all I'm going to expound about on the Titus O'Neil. One more thing I want to say about the Titus O'Neil thing. I was kind of looking to see in the crowd like how many people would have Titus O'Neil signs and all that stuff, which I already knew would be confiscated if they did have Titus O'Neil signs, because it seemed like a lot of fans and WWE's getting a lot of backlash from racism, from overreacting, all types of things over social media for the events that took place. So I was looking to see if there's going to have any type of fans with gutsy enough to have any type of signs up there saying anything about Titus O'Neil or Vince McMahon or, you know, all the other stuff. But they didn't have that. So, not that I've seen so far. And looking to see if there's going to be a Titus O'Neil chant. Because if I was there in the crowd, I'll probably start a Titus O'Neil chant. You know, just to mess with WWE. But anyway, let's move on to other topics or whatever. Interestingly enough, the females belt, in my opinion, is going to be an intriguing match. Reason why, right here on TV Live, Brie Mode, she's up there, Daniel Bryan's wife. Will it be a feel-good story? Will it be a sympathy type story and put the belt on her? And, you know, maybe as a a goodwill gesture or whatever like that. But I'm gonna speak more about that when I do my prediction show. But I'm just giving you a idea of what I think is a possibility, and you could think about it. And if you have any opinions on that, definitely comment below and let me know what you think about it. But would they put the belt on Brie? And Charlotte's interrupting. Wow. Okay. This is starting to become like a reaction show for me because like I'm watching it live, so sometimes I react to certain things. So just bear with me. But anyway, will they make it a feel-good story? And let's see what type of heel moment she's gonna have. Is she gonna be an asshole like how Paige was an asshole towards her when she spoke about her brother? Yes, she is. She's gonna be an asshole about it. So, will they put the belt on Brie just to be a feel-good story and be a transitional champ? Because you know they have to, they're looking for to do that 3-way at WrestleMania, or maybe just Sasha Banks versus Charlotte at WrestleMania. Maybe they might include Becky into it, make it a 3-way. Who knows? Or maybe they may do a 3-way with Brie, Charlotte, and Sasha, and then do the Sasha and Charlotte at SummerSlam. Yeah. So anyway, though that's the thing. Came to find out some more things about Daniel Bryan's retirement, that the lesions on his brains, the seizure, which is very scary, the fact that he has seizures and everything like that. Post matches, he used to have seizures and stuff like that. And stuff like that came out on ESPN when he was interviewed by the coach, and it's only rightfully so that he had to retire, and very understandable. And so, I'm getting sidetracked. Women, wrestlers, wrestling. So anyway, I'm cutting this show short today. You're gonna hear from me when I do my promo kings. Topics of the day. Titus O'Neil again. KO's the new champ. WWE Fastlane fast approaching. Prediction show happening later on this week. What do you think about this female championship that's going to take place this week? Are they going to put the belt on Brie again? And because think about it. They're trying to do. She has two family members with severe injuries right now. Her husband Daniel Bryan, her sister Nikki Bella. Will they make this a feel-good moment? I'm not gonna make a prediction now. But, it's like they're going to put the belt on her, make it, all right, feel good moment. And that would be awesome, in my opinion. I'm A-okay with that. All right? Any emails, any comments? I'm going to watch the wrestle Raw tonight. I'm going to hit you up at Promo Kings later on, which is the Raw review. And, any comments or questions or anything, please leave it below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like this series, the RMSS show, the Rumble Mania Slam Survivor show, subscribe to me. Like me. Understand? Any questions besides leaving in the comments, you can also email us at rmssshow@gmail.com. rmssshow@gmail.com. We also have an Instagram channel, which is fully written out, The Rumble Mania Slam Survivor Show. Okay? Instagram, follow us at The Rumble Mania Slam Survivor Show. I'm your host, Machine 2.0. Look out for my fitness videos coming out real soon, and I'm out. Peace. Have a good night.